Hello everyone, and we are back with TSO right after TRS. And today we have the second semifinals with ADDEDOGE versus ChickenButtXD. Do not forget that XD, it's important. Anyways, joining me are other two fellow metric developers, Hourai and the boss, IHNN. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very exciting match. We have two very high-level players. Shocker, I know. And this is the match that decides the second finalist, as well as the second person who will play in the third place match. We do have a third place match ready.
This will determine who will face Seisimo in the finals.
Yeah, whoever is going to be facing Seisimo, they're going to have work cut out for them. But right now, let us get into the slides to talk about what this event's all about. Anyways, Touhou Survival Open, or TSO for short, is a Touhou project survival tournament where players are able to compete across different Touhou games at the same time. Well, first of all, this is a high-level tournament. Kind of has to be, given we're in the semifinals with super players with side. If you are unfamiliar with Touhou, first of all, thank you for coming here. Second of all, the Touhou wiki and the Damaku gameplay wiki will be much of help during the match in case you don't know what specific terms mean, or you may not know about specific patterns. You'll be able to look at them at touhouwiki.net and wiki.maribelhelm.com. Shoutouts to Maribel. Anyway, TSO is a 1v1 tournament with no resets. You only get 1 credit, and whatever happens in that credit, it happens. You cannot reset, so if you're playing Moth and you have died to death to good spell design, that's just what you have to live with. Each penalty is based on the chosen game and shot type. Every single run starts with a penalty score based on the game and the shot type, and each miss adds a penalty as well. The per miss penalty usually is based on the game. It is the same across the game, although there are exceptions to this. IHNN would know with DDC.
We will be seeing one of those almost certainly today.
And bombs and conditions counts as 2 misses for first use, then 1 miss for each one afterwards, although I would be shocked if that ever happens in this match. And lower penalty score wins. So don't be draconic and don't score, please. Although we're not going to see that. Anyways, this is a BO5 bracket match. First to 3 points wins the match. Break times between credits is 5 minutes. Although both players have an extended timeout of 15 minutes whenever they choose. They may choose not to use that timeout at all, or may choose to do so after the very first credits. It's up to them, but they can only do it once per match. And yes, like we said, we're in the bracket stage. We can see in the brackets that Seisimo did beat Izanozami earlier today, or yesterday, depending on the time zone. Maybe in Australia, it's currently Monday right now. Anyways, we are in the bottom group of the semifinals, ADDEDOGE versus ChickenButt. And yes, lose the match, you're out. Really that simple.
Yeah. On the way here, ADDEDOGE had an extremely kind of polarizing run against Sagoto. I'm looking at the stats here. There were 3 runs under 3.2, which would put Sagoto in LNN or lose, including one place where, it's just outright lose. And 2 runs that were up in the 6.x range for the score. So if ADDEDOGE gets runs on the lower end, it's going to be very rough for ChickenButtXD to keep up. If it's on the upper end, ChickenButtXD's pretty stable 3 miss average throughout the event is absolutely going to put a lot of pressure on ADDEDOGE to deliver.
Oh yes, and given the specific shot type expectations, I think what we're gonna be between, I think ADDEDOGE will most likely start off with DDC, because I don't think they have the luxury of playing PvP and getting even a couple of misses. He does not fare very well against SA.
BCB fares okay into SA, but it is, again, But it's like the thing about PCB versus SA is that the SA shot type tends to not matter very much. And ChickenButtXD has been playing nothing but Marisa C, the worst shot in the game, with a 1.4 base. If ADDEDOGE does go with the DDC option, things get very interesting actually, because ChickenButt's most common score is 3 miss, which is 4.4. A DDC Reimubi 5 miss is 4.4.
So if ADDEDOGE picks up Reimu B from DDC and gets a 5 miss, we're gonna even the possibility for a tie, because like ChickenButt's had quite a bit of 3 miss paces, even in the group.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 12 runs were 3 miss.
So yeah, they're very consistent with that.
Yeah, that being said, I think DDC is still going to be a good pick for ADDEDOGE, because we've seen ADDEDOGE get some pretty great scores with DDC Reimubi already. And ChickenButt, despite those consistent 3 miss, does feel like a player who could just pull out an LNN, honestly, even if we haven't seen that yet. I don't think it's really off the table.
Yeah, I mean, there is also the potential for a train wreck, which none of us want to see, but it is worth noting that ChickenButt does have an 8 miss in round 5 of the group stage and a 9 miss in the quarterfinals.
Oh yeah, like, hopefully we're not going to be seeing that from either player. Anyways, we hear the intro music, so final words before the match starts. ADDEDOGE vs ChickenButt.
Good luck, players. Make this a good one.
And Kagero, please be nice.
Yes, Kagero, please be nice, and we're going to see you in just a few moments. This is going to be fun.
'That looks like exactly what we expected.
Yep.
Yes, and it is the expected shots that we were talking about. So they basically, IHNN like already covered, like DDC Reimubi will have a 1 miss advantage over most relevant scores for this particular match.
Yes, and it becomes 2 miss after the tie point at 5 and 3.
Yes.
Which notably, this means that ADDEDOGE has a guaranteed win on even a 1 miss. But of course, DDC is a much harder game than SA, much less stable, and Reimubi is not a strong shot type.
You have a personal experience of how unstable DDC is, even with a good shot.
Yeah, ADDEDOGE is timing out the Cherno mid-non here to avoid the mid-spell. That's honestly a very fair decision. That pattern is quite tricky. It's a surprisingly tough pattern for stage 1. I would know, I died to it in 1 round.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't do that with Wakazagi Hime first spell. For ADDEDOGE. Anyways, we're going to be approaching Yamame non-1 soon. That's the first. Or unless we're going to be reading lore.
Depends on how much dialogue we read, I suppose.
Hey, they're going to come up with the boss at some day. They're not.
Are we just trying to synchronize Waka Spell 1 with Yamame non-1? Because both of these are patterns where a kind of a boss movement in the wrong direction can be scary.
Okay, Yamame non-1.
Slight up move, we're fine. Down move on non-1, not nice. Okay, she moved up. This should be fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay, this is fairly downward. Oh, this is gonna take a while. They can't attack that well. Oh, that's a 5-wave Yamame on 1. That's gonna be a 6, almost. Okay, they're
Almost a timeout.
yeah.
Yeah, both players escaped their difficult early game patterns.
No!
Oh,
What?
I guess not.
I mean, are you secretly French? Okay.
That's not what you want to be seeing in the first round of the semifinals, unfortunately.
No, that's
Especially if you're
also
the one playing.
yeah, that's also a really, really rough miss to take, just in terms of the matchup, because you only have like effectively any run more than 3 misses seeding an additional miss back, and so you really want to be under that. And so taking one of those misses this early, like that's really rough if you've looked into the metric comparison at all.
I mean, especially since it's Yamame non-1. Like, not Yamame spell 1. If it was Yamame non-1, at the very least say, okay, I kind of have to expect that will happen sometime.
Okay, but remember, Chicken Butt does actually have a 1 miss to that spell already.
Are you gonna say it's gonna 1 miss again?
It could happen. I'm saying it could genuinely happen.
Yeah, it could genuinely happen.
Gosh.
It'd be very awkward if it did. Anyways,
I'm rooting for Chicken Butt to not take any more misses, actually, because that's what's gonna make this the most close that it can be at this rate. So I guess I am kind of rooting for that to happen, but
yeah.
all right, no safe spot
I mean,
here, kind of unnecessary.
Yeah, DDC Stage 2 and SA Stage 2 both are a step down from their respective Stage 1s. And especially if you're playing Ramu and DDC, the homing amulets can put in so much work.
like one of the few times that the homing actually does help.
The homing amulets are surprisingly competent throughout the stages. There's just not much help elsewhere.
Anyways, RC non-1 with Marissa Box.
Ooh, that was tight.
Oh yeah, that's tight. But they got through it. Anyways, we have Bonky for ADDEDOGE. I don't think we're gonna be seeing any real misses, but then again, I wouldn't
Seki
say that.
Bonky can make you work for it, but it should be pretty stable.
Both of these seem like fairly chill level 2 bosses. It's not Kogasa tier, that's for sure.
No, it's not even Hina tier, and Hina is also pretty stable.
Yes, except for final. While
Huge
ChickenButt
gaps
is
for
dealing with
Seki
the okay, ChickenButt is dealing perfectly fine with a Persian wannabe.
Why are we gracing Ninehead?
Why not? Maybe damage? And
Yeah, I guess
okay.
the speed kill.
Okay. Okay.
And Dolahan Knight is typically not a problem. Like you can see ADDEDOGE is just positioning himself in a really nice spot to have room to move. And if you can do that, freak out.
Yes.
Nice.
And now the game begins.
Yeah.
You see that 2-miss lead that ADDEDOGE has? It can evaporate very quickly.
And yes, Chicken Butt is 1 miss, even though the overlay just has the score updated, not the miscount. It happened while things were still getting set up, so understandable that that got overlooked.
Yes, George has also other things to worry about. So let's not overwork our resident German here. Let us be patient, understanding.
Are we going
Okay.
to have synchronized MCT and Laser Hell? Or Laser Hell is actually going to be a bit later, right? No, actually, it will be synced, I think.
Okay, that's gonna be.
Oh,
I think we're gonna be MCT a bit earlier because like Laser Health gonna be a bit later,
oh yeah.
and now.
Yeah, but we're timing it out because
Yeah, okay.
that is the strategy here.
Yeah.
It is difficult to do enough damage to this on time with the weaker shots. And, you know, Rainbow B's damage, people always talk about Sakuya B's damage. Rainbow B is in the exact same ballpark. Really nice upward misdirects there. And we do have Laser Hell going on. That's not nice.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, that's a kite squeeze. Oh wow.
Really good
Wow.
reading on that Laser Hell.
The reason is like, you know. Oh no!
There was a gap to the right there for ADDEDOGE at the end of MCT, but he went left, and now we are 1 miss to 1 miss.
yeah.
So
I didn't even see that gap, I'm afraid. That was just a really tight one that ADDEDOGE tried to go for.
unfortunately for ADDEDOGE, the pain with Kagero does not end. We're only in the beginning.
No, but like MCT can, like, it is a pattern that, especially if you're timing it out, can kill you more than once.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, ChickenButt doesn't actually do the pacifist for this. We saw Sesama do a
Yeah,
pacifist.
you don't really need to. You can still line up the same way every time.
Okay, Mount Oe, and then we're gonna go into Kagero spell 1.
Yeah, Starfang is generally Kagero's easiest spell, but there are no freebie spells here. Everything can kill.
I thought Kagero final was the easiest.
No. Yeah, the strategy ADDEDOGE is doing here of moving off to the side, just with the way the bullets unfold, it's a really nice strategy that gives you just generally larger gaps, more space.
The-
But with Rainbow
mean-
B, you have to do 4 or 5 waves of it.
Oh, that was a good choice. Going very high up. Oh,
Ooh.
that was. They
Bit of a
were
risky
bailed out.
decision to go for the kill there.
They were bailed out. If they died a second later.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice lane jump. It is so difficult to be aware of when you need to lane jump on Non-2. So Full Moon
Okay.
Howling, this is just really hard. Like, you have to
RNG.
react so quick, and with this approach that's being done, this safe approach of going to the side, it's a 3-wave with this shot, and the 3rd wave is worse because it spawns closer to you.
This is the
Very
4th
nice
now.
wave though. No, it'll die.
Oh, the 4th. You have to dodge 3 waves. Okay.
Yeah, it dies before the 4th.
With Rainbow A, it dies in like 2.
With Rainbow A, you can 1-wave it. Nice dash on Non-3 there. Wow. Kagero not playing nice. And then final, Kagero final can give you just so many erratic situations. It's usually fine, but then sometimes that barrage right there in the corner can just throw something nasty at you and you basically get walled.
Okay, so come on, Ellen and Kagero.
Kagero
Yeah.
on end. Very, very clean.
Also, non-2.
Yeah,
Or-
Cat 2 as well right now. We just go straight from threat
Also-
to threat.
George, you forgot to update the score for Rainbow for ADDEDOGE. It's 1 miss for them.
Yeah, 2.4.
Yeah, we
Okay.
have tech issues, so we will keep track of the misses ourselves. It's 1-1 still. Out of 1.2 to 2.4. No, that was a very hard Kagero.
Okay, that's a pretty daring save from ChickenButt.
It does for a little bit. The stage portion of stage 4 is generally not terribly threatening. The worst thing in it is really the mid-nons, and those do get quite consistent over time.
Also, we have. Wait, does he know that they are aimed? They have to know. Have to know, yeah. Just stream that. Okay, this should be fun, and it's the Tori time. There's a pretty big reason why Marissa C is not a very good idea for your first LMB.
Well, Marissa
Sorry,
C has
one of
lots
the
of problems. The lack of range, the big hitbox,
And
the Satori fight.
this is one of them.
Yeah, so... You also time down the first stage for mid-non and DDC just to avoid a really annoying stage section. If you don't, you probably die there.
Okay, that's... Anyways, what we have right now is ChickenButt gonna be going up against the two difficult parts of Marissa C. Satori. The only saving grace is that her third card is free. That's the only saving grace.
Yeah, extending arm is vicious.
It's so fast. It's not dense, but it is very fast. Oh, that's why. Oh no. So
Now
that's
it's one miss
for
to two
ChickenButt.
miss. So we
Yeah.
really don't want to see another miss from ChickenButt at this point.
This spell is also not easy, as you can see from the history. They have a 50% cap rate, which honestly is pretty good.
Yeah, slightly better than 50% all time. I believe, based on some practice stats I've seen posted, current rates on this are closer to 80%, but 80% is rough.
Oh yeah. Oh, good.
Really good cap.
Also,
All right,
we
now
have
we can look at
Yatsuhashi.
Yatsuhashi. This first non is actually very dangerous. And then things let up for a little while.
I think they let up until the third non.
Yeah, nothing to see here. This would be a good time to OBS reset, I think. Nothing will happen for about 30 seconds every game. And now we're heading into Yatsuhashi Non 2 and then Echo Chamber. Non 2 is fine unless she goes low. And then
Hey.
Echo Chamber honestly gets really consistent. If you can keep up with it, it's very, very reliable.
I don't know, since I never did this, it feels very confusing. I never played DDC, so this feels very confusing. But imagine roughly same dodges. Oh, okay, that was a bit
Up to movement, yeah.
up to movement.
Yes. Because the bullets bounce off the walls, movement has a pretty big impact. So the longer it goes, kind of the less consistent strategies you get.
Okay, we're coming up to the big bad, and
Yeah.
Cream just died, unfortunately. Okay,
All right, before anything happened, Requiem. This is the hardest thing in the game.
oh, it died.
That's an
so
early death, and that
That's
was
the problem, because they can die twice now.
yeah. So that's now 2-2,
Oh.
3-2. Please don't die a third time. We'll die. It'll die.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now they can't miss anymore if they want to have the lead.
Yeah, that first, like the second miss, I totally get, but the first one was just kind of a miss move, I think. So 3-2 would be.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry, 3-3.
Red 2. Oh, and we still have Cat's Walk or Cat Spirit's Erratic Step, but no one calls it that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, people have been posting like 90% cap rates on Cat's Walk. It's ridiculous.
Who are these people? They need to be sent to the lab for superhuman genes.
All right, 1.5 wave.
And no popcorn. Lovely. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, so we are 3 miss apiece, 4.4 for ChickenButt, and that would be 2.8 for ADDEDOGE.
So ADDEDOGE once again has a missive leeway.
ADDEDOGE has 2. Like, this is the point where if ChickenButt elements the rest of the game,
like, it's
ADDEDOGE
like-
dies twice. It's a tie.
Oh, yeah. I kind of fumbled the fact that we were already there. Like, ChickenButt did reach their 3 miss pretty early, all things considering. Yeah.
Yeah. RNA. Yeah, we're gonna go for a reset now. Right before Orin, right before RNA. Hopefully, we don't miss RNA.
Okay, we did not get any deaths. Okay.
Yeah,
RNA
okay. Mid non time down, so we don't miss anything there. ADDEDOGE did get back up to full power during the stage. That's important. That's a hard RNA. No. And now it's 4-3.
Okay, 1 miss and it's a tie. And okay, chicken butt. Okay. The safe spot up for this is not necessary because the spell's kind of non-spell's trivial either way. But
ooh, like this stage section that ADDEDOGE's on can be scary sometimes, but managed it quite nicely.
I mean, we're gonna see. Oh, I think the biggest problem for them is gonna be okay, spell 2 and spell 3. I think this is where we're gonna see the misses. If we are going to see them. Oh, I really like so nervous when ADDEDOGE does that.
You kind of have to with the weaker shots.
Okay.
Yeah, so reverse controls for ADDEDOGE here versus non-3 into Ghost Wheels.
Ghost Wheels with Marissa Box are rough. Come on, ADDEDOGE. Come on.
Oh, this is very like this is actually very friendly RNG, even with those dodges. That can be so much nastier.
Okay. Ghost Wheels. Or Needles of Yore again. Handling it. On, almost. Yes.
All right, spell 2 for ADDEDOGE. Vertical flip. As long as you move vertically, this is actually not too bad. ADDEDOGE is like you can see ADDEDOGE is taking big gaps going vertically and then just dealing with what's left.
Nice.
That's why that's easier than spell 1. Whoa! Hitboxes on chicken butt there. that had to be so close to a death.
Okay. I like the spell history, but the spell is still nerve-wracking for ADDEDOGE. Oh, that's almost immediate death. That was almost close for it. Oh.
No, this is incredible use of the space.
Yeah, but still, that looks so nerve-wracking. Okay, that was actually free at the end. And the final is like a pattern.
Yeah, final is actually quite scary with non-homing shots. Just because it lasts so long. It's very hard to do damage to it. And you can play it aggressive to try to get back to do damage, but like that has its own risks.
Technically, this is like a pattern that you can like have a route to, but like
not really, just because the way it spins is random, so you end up in very different spots after even just the first couple.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see a rotation in the middle of the next wave too, so it can reverse here.
And we're gonna see timeout.
Nope, capped.
Nope, a cap.
All right, Blazing Wheel time down to skip an annoying stage section.
Meanwhile, Chicken Butt is timing down the kill for Blazing Wheel. The reason you do that is because there's a particularly annoying section where crows spawn in a large amount of Mentosses, and if you do not have a spread shot, it becomes difficult to dodge, as the Mentosses can form walls very easily. And going between them is very difficult in that. So... Okay. ADDEDOGE.
Safe spot in the corner.
Yeah.
And then we'll
And
save
if
spot in the corner again.
Oh, okay. So, if ADDEDOGE wants to win, they have to LNN the rest of the game. Well, if they want to win without ChickenButt's help. And if they miss once, then it's a tie.
I'm honestly kind of rooting for the tie. We have never had a tie on TSL. The closest margin has been 0.4. And this is a very realistic scenario if ChickenButt gets through UNR.
Okay. UNR is scary with... Oh, they really pushed the Sun hitbox there. Okay. And for ADDEDOGE is Kaneko, but Kaneko Light.
No, this is just lane switches. You don't have to read anything.
Okay. Oh, they're really fighting for it. Come on, ChickenButt. Okay, go around.
On one for Shinmi. Shinmi on one death.
We have
It's all tied up.
Oh no!
Go die again. All right, Thorny Path for ADDEDOGE. This is another major threat, and especially 3 power. You have some big damage fall off. This is gonna last like 25 seconds.
God damn. It's so nerve-wracking.
This is quite favorable. Just push to the side isn't great.
Come on, almost.
All right.
Yes!
That was a nice Thorny.
Okay, we're gonna see a timeout for ChickenButt on non-2. Same with that Sesamo. And we're gonna see a timeout of non-2 whenever the ball breaks.
Yeah, as long as we survive this first part, which will.
Yeah.
And now ADDEDOGE is going to set up a safe spot by going to the side, move down a little bit, maybe set it up again. No, it looks good.
Okay.
Okay, this means attention on Petaflare. This is the last big obstacle in SA. It's not the last thing that can kill, but it's the last major roadblock.
And they're not getting good damage, unfortunately. Oh! That's a very good news for...
Seeds back a miss.
Yes! Because ADDEDOGE can miss once more, and they still win. Oh, no. It perfectly came to the...
Yeah, I really don't know what you could have done there.
Okay, this... For ADDEDOGE, that's a route, so it should be fine.
Yeah, we've got 3 routes in a row for ADDEDOGE here.
I mean, people dying in places is not unheard of.
Yeah, also, question from the chat. SA is 0.8 per miss. SA is 1.0 per miss. When OBS kind of crashed, I guess that was just put in wrong, not a big deal. The scores on screen are correct here.
See, George can fix that. Okay. I mean, I think you learn the same route with every shot type. It just lasts longer depending on what damage you do. Essentially, with weaker shots, you just have to remember more of the same route.
But it's still very clean and easy. Now, non-4 can be quite threatening.
Isn't this the non-fill?
Yeah.
Isn't this the non-fill?
I think you're alluding to the TWC one miss.
I was alluding to the fact that they can bounce off incorrectly.
I don't think I've ever seen that, but there is a 1 miss in TWC to this non. I think it was with Marisa A.
Which TWC? I don't know.
2023, I think?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yes. Final's still scary too.
And the penultimate can be pretty scary too.
Nah.
I mean,
Wall of Isun is not a problem. Like, it's very lenient with what you can do there.
I know I've seen people die to it. Okay. Oh, okay, he's doing the up close?
No, ADDEDOGE
No.
does it like this every time. This is a strategy that misdirects the orbs off screen sooner rather than later. Like, it's a very clean route. There's a lot of things you can do here.
I think I've seen people stay very close up high the entire time.
Yeah, but that, like, ADDEDOGE has always done that route, and it's very, very consistent.
Meanwhile, Chicken Butt, okay.
Sub-sun cap, 4 miss.
Formus, is the ending for the ending blocker, or just checking the score? Oh no, the ending blocker preparation. Opponent.
When I'm in a competition and my opponent is winning. Yeah. Anyway, ADDEDOGE positioned on the left side a little early for the phase transition. But at this point, this should be pretty well locked up.
Oh yeah, like, there are very little health remaining. I don't think we're gonna be seeing any misses. Oh yeah, like, even if they die, they'll kill it after invincibility.
Yeah, very clean. Yeah, I mean, it really was 3 miss as the necessary value, and we almost saw the tie.
Okay. Anyways, the results are in. ADDEDOGE wins their first game with a DDC Remy 5 miss versus SA Maris 4 miss by Chicken Butt. The score is 1-0, as you can see. But this is only the first of 5 credits, and how about... Okay, we're not having extended breaks, so we're gonna be doing... The next match is gonna be at 1849.
Don't miss it.
That's...
Hopefully we'll see more margins like this.
Weren't you rooting for a tie?
Yes, let's make it closer.
Okay, so we're not going to be sticking out for long. We're going to be taking a quick break, and when we return, we're going to be having Game 2 between ADDEDOGE and Chicken Butt. See you then.
Yeah, let's run it back. Oh!
What?
ADDEDOGE dies immediately on stage 1 opener.
That's not what you want to see.
I have to say, that particular POC restream is deceptively tricky, and it's why when I'm playing with Remue, I go for a circling strategy. But that would kind of cost some power, and you really do want the power-ups in this game. So that's...
I mean...
all right. That happened. We have a new record for earliest TSO miss.
Yeah, unless you count my qualifying
hang on.
credits.
I think, isn't this earlier?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, though, yeah, having played DDC, I guess I'm not exactly surprised by Stage 1 restream, POC restream death, but that is very unfortunate. Luckily, ADDEDOGE still has a fair bit of leeway, and we haven't even got to the actual game yet in either of these games, so... Not
give it as a
world.
on the spot base penalty punishment.
Yeah, I mean, we always say anything can kill, and that is just proof. Anything can.
Even if you are a super player.
The downward movement.
She's staying. Okay, up move there. That's good, right?
Yeah. It's good if she stays a little down on the movement before she starts shooting, usually, because that usually means she'll move up. Although, bad things can happen. This actually still is not the best, is it? Or I think Chicken Butt's playing rather safe, honestly. Fair. Okay, don't die to spell 1. I also see tail fin slap.
Kind of a hidden arrowhead there. I'm not sure what power numbers ADDEDOGE wants, but you can shoot bosses unfocused to spawn power items when you're not at full power in DDC. Kind of a funny mechanic, but very worth using on when it's safe on Wakasagi Hime, especially on her final spell. Yeah. One miss to fish? No, this is one miss to stage 1 opener.
Is he gonna one miss again? If that's the case, I mean, I'm gonna have some questions. Why does it take such an early death for him to focus?
Kind of better to die early and lose less power, I think.
Yes. I had, like, that one run I had where I died to Cherno mid-spell. I was a little panicky about power for a little bit. It's a lot harder to get back up to 2 for Waka Spell 1 and stuff at that point. The early death is basically not even a factor on power.
I mean, especially since they basically died with barely any power collected.
Yeah, it was a death at like 1.12 or something, and then you die, you're back at 1, you drop 7, you effectively lost 5 power items. Oh no.
Okay, quite the beginning. The thing is, if this game does go to Game 4 and Game 5, we're gonna have to seriously have difficulties on what to talk about, especially the early game.
Oh, we've talked about the game itself, but there's plenty going on in the match.
Yes, but by the time if Game 4, Game 5 are gonna be happening.
That's where you just start talking about the little intricacies that kind of get overlooked the first few times.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
Like,
be
we haven't even
questions.
mentioned that you can get 2.0s yet. Like, when you POC lots of items at once.
Yeah, like
Ooh,
in that
1.6
section you
there.
can get 2 if you want, but or that was a 1.6, but yeah.
Anyway, Parsi.
I don't think we're seeing any Farsi deaths.
3, 2, 1.
Would have been crazy if that worked. Percy is like, she's not hard, but
She's fine, and then she kills you.
Yeah.
You know what you needed to do? IHNN, you needed to count that in Farsi. Farsi is like mocking up to be a Persian.
Yeah, we're French.
I don't hear your French accent.
That's because I'm not.
Yes, no, you have to be French to be able to jinx. So
That is not true.
No, I think
you're
Starry's taught a
Drifferano
lot of
jinx.
us a
Well,
See, all you have to say is both players are doing quite well, and
Yeah, absolutely nothing will happen on these stage 2 bosses, because nothing ever happens on these stage 2 bosses.
by the way, though, just speculating, but one miss to the beginning of stage 1 has got to really sting after having the the game advantage. Because, like, winning the first game feels like a big deal for a lot of people in these tournament sets, including me, and it's probably feeling really good for ADDEDOGE to have that lead, but it's gotten, like, noticeably smaller after that first miss. It's a good thing Sekibanki is relatively chill, and you can take a bit of time to collect yourself there.
She spent a bit of time running away, so Dullahan Night lasted a bit longer than you'd like.
It's still Dullahan Night, though.
but unfortunately,
I have a 1 miss entry to stage 5 where the miss is Dullahan Night.
Oh, yeah, but...
Play enough,
shouldn't
you
have
get
died
funny
there.
runs like that.
True. Okay,
I mean, we're gonna have
see
Laser Hell a
little
bit
earlier
than
MCD.
ADDEDOGE will have their. Well, no.
Yeah, a bit
Wait,
of a
well, not
longer...
Howling is the spell card in not this one. Fixing them up.
But yeah, the thing about these games is that you can't put all your mental energy into dodging the easiest left stumps. Oh, that's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, really pushing the hitboxes.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Well,
those were certainly gaps.
that was weird.
Okay.
All right, Kagura mid non. Not really
Okay.
a problem usually, but gotta be aware.
Yes, and right now, if they survive this, they'll make up for the miss, at the very least, from their previous run. Because this was the first miss of the last run.
Yeah, what you really want to do is 2 misdirects on each side, and you want the first one to be as high as possible. So ADDEDOGE moves up a little bit just to have more room to back down to go to the side again. This is a really nice gap so far.
Okay,
Expertly done too.
come on.
Yeah, this is
Come on.
extremely
Oh,
clean.
that's so
that
close.
wasn't the
Come
greatest,
on.
actually.
Oh,
And
go!
again, right at the end!
Yeah.
The final one!
Yeah,
That was
right after
the
I
kind
said
of
that,
wave. Yeah.
that wave was like a little lower than I
Mount
think
OS
ADDEDOGE would
or,
have liked.
That is the kind of wave where you have to be very aggressive moving through it. But again, like all of these different potential scenarios, it's very difficult to tell which one you're currently in as it's happening.
And unfortunately, you still have the whole of Kaguro left. That's the problem. They really gonna have to play well if they want to make up. They have to get Kaguro LNN again. And that's not easy.
No, not
They don't have
especially
to
not
get
with Hourai.
Kagura and then again, but it would be a huge help.
Could also just not die to Requiem.
Not die twice, I should say, because like dying twice, like dying once, you know what is gonna happen. Okay, Chicken Butt is perfect for. Oh, okay, go.
Escapes early game into stage 4.
I mean, ADDEDOGE can also hope on Fori's kindness, because you know Chicken Butt will not have any story. Oh.
Alright, ADDEDOGE was going for the kill there, but it was a little early to go for it. I had to do a center wave, which center waves are readable, but they're definitely harder than side waves.
The overlaps can be nasty. Unfortunately, it does not end there for ADDEDOGE, not even close.
Full
Here
Moon
it
Howling.
comes.
Oh, this is Full Moon Howling. Like,
Easy first wave. Alright, relatively easy second wave. And now for the
Bit of
hard
a-
wave. Nice.
okay, nice.
Wow.
Very clean. Very kind as well.
Okay, Cat 2 for
Ooh!
Oh! Chicken Butt died to Cat 2.
I did see that death out of the corner of my eye, but I was focused on just the really nasty non-3 overlap. That was incredible gap decisions there from ADDEDOGE. Like, absolutely incredible.
Okay. Okay, Chicken Butt doesn't die twice. Oh, that's okay. That's
That's
barely
nice.
fine. Okay, come on. This is the final real tough dodge.
Free
Oh.
wave. Kaguro canceled some of the reds. Homing, do something.
What?
Homing, do something.
That was a bit risky.
That was almost a disaster.
Hearing the low health sound can be so misleading.
So that is the second one missed MCT into LNN Kaguro.
Happens, like it really does happen. The DDC stage 3 is no joke.
And having 2 LNN Kaguros in a row is really good.
Yeah, I mean, I play Reimu A and I do have a 4 streak, but a 4 streak with Reimu A is probably still easier than 2 in a row with Reimu B. Just to put that in perspective. The shot type differences in DDC are kind of insane.
It doesn't like Rainbow A cut like basically an entire wave from each base from pattern.
Yeah, you do one wave non-1 instead of 2 wave, 3 wave Starfang instead of 4 or 5, 1 wave non-2 instead of 2, 3, depending on your movement. 1 wave Full Moon Howling instead of 3. That's pretty significant. Final's not too different though, and non-3 is also you save a wave. Anyway, Extending Arm.
They died to it last time. Okay.
Yeah, Hourai, you're the SA expert here. Like, what's the approach for this pattern? Like, what do you even try to do?
I mean, ideally...
I think you need to be aware of those laser hitboxes, especially how they work and where they're safe. And you need to be ready to dodge. Like, you need to focus on, like, the little bullets and be ready to kind of dodge those lasers out.
Okay, put it on.
Or the other way around.
Oh, that's a rough.
That's an early death to Baroka.
It's possible that they can die twice. That's still a thing. Okay, no.
No, Marisa C does actually have competent damage if you can hit with all her shots, which is a pretty significant if. But right after you die is one of those times.
And, I mean, Todoroki at the very least does give you a bit of like a breather. It doesn't start killing you immediately.
I think it's worth noting that the average run for both of these players is roughly the point of a tie. And I kind of feel like we might be on pace for that potential again.
I want to see it.
Chicken Butt to die one more time at least.
I mean, Chicken Butt has had more than half of their TSO runs be a 3-miss. And according to the stats, ADDEDOGE's average run, including qualifiers, is a score of 4.3.
Wow, yeah. So that's 4.3 versus 1.4. Yeah, that's as close.
And since you can't score 4.3.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just hoping that ADDEDOGE does not die to Requiem twice. If they have to die once, so be it, but not to death.
The conventional wisdom used to be that Yatsuhashi was the much more difficult of the Tsugumos, but I think that everyone back then was also just a lot more afraid of one attack in particular.
Like Ben, the comparison is basically Requiem versus non-3 and double score, and I think Requiem does come out ahead on that.
That is fair, but I mean, like, back in the day, like, you'd think Yatsuhashi was just harder by a couple miles.
Let's not die to that too. That's where Chicken Butt died last time.
I still think Requiem.
Yeah, I mean, I think people skill issued Echo Chamber. Also, rightward movement, so you get like crisscross overlaps makes Echo Chamber more difficult.
That's a rough miss for ADDEDOGE.
Yeah,
and
that is now forced 3 power Requiem.
Talk about not wanting to die twice. And Chicken Butt, come on. Oh no, they died to Catwalk. No. Now this basically seeds another miss for bonus.
Yeah, you hate to see the Catwalk death.
Okay, don't die early.
Even the tie now, technically.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Oh, that's such good.
Wow.
Oh, that's so amazing dodging. Come on.
Gosh, they were just following that musical note.
It's so hard to find gaps on Requiem. Wow.
Oh,
nice.
That's an incredible capture.
That's an incredible recovery from a 2-miss.
Now, am I mistaken, or were these the exact paces of the previous run? At the respective points?
But
ADDEDOGE's other deaths were RNA and Shinmi Non-1, and Chicken Butt was 3-miss here, and just LNN the rest of the game. Deja vu.
Chicken Butt's 4th miss was the Peta, but yeah, last time it was Odin, Rednon, Extending Arm, and Yamame spelled 1.
Oh. I mean, Oren... I mean, it's mostly fine until Ghost Wheels.
I mean, zombie fairies can definitely score kills,
Yeah.
especially if you don't get the kill when you want. So Chicken
That's
Butt
why
spent a while misdirecting the fairies to get a lot of free damage here. And is going to set up another misdirect, but this can be a little scary to do.
Yeah, that's why I say mostly. Okay,
That
we
looks
kept
fine
it.
though.
And now... Okay, we're gonna time out Seja. Nothing here. I mean, honestly, both players are at the relatively still parts right now. 13 seconds Additors is gonna be feeling a lot less comfortable.
Yeah, reverse needle attack is one of the biggest moments of shot type discrepancies in the entirety of DDC. Are you playing an A shot? RNA doesn't exist. Are you playing a B shot? Good luck.
Isn't Marissa B pretty good?
Marisa B is okay here, but you still have to dodge a decent amount of stuff. There's a noticeable difference there.
Isn't Marissa B like the middle shot in B?
Yes. That's a very clean capture. It kills right before the really scary wave.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be seeing ghost wheels for Chicken Butt shortly.
Yeah, Marisa B in DDC is kind of the most balanced shot if you're ignoring bombs. But like it's still a really, really hard game that you're dealing with only a balanced shot. Balanced isn't good enough.
Does she have 0.9 or 0.8 per miss?
I think it's 0.9. Sorry, 0.9 base, 0.8 miss.
Oh, it's 0.8 per miss. Like
Yes.
a bad shot. She's not strong enough to deserve it, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, because Reimue and Sakuya A are playing a different game, we decided.
No, Reimue is still playing the same game. She's just playing it significantly better.
Sakuya A doesn't
Sakuya
play
A
the
is
same
definitely
game.
playing a different game, though.
Yeah, anyway, we kind of glossed over or an LNN there. So now, like, this is still not comfortable for either player, I would say. Utsuha's first two spells are some of the biggest dangers in all of SA, and these Seija spells can absolutely score kills, as much as you get used to it.
Because without the reverse controls, this spell card would be fairly trivial, honestly.
A lot of the time, yes, but it can still give you some really nasty waves.
Yes, although
Like,
generally...
I've played with it unreversed before, and it can still kill me sometimes.
I'm rooting
Okay.
for stage 6 LNN by Chicken Butt because I want to see that tie. But and it's not even that unlikely because like LNN Oku is just something that SA players will just do sometimes in an otherwise mediocre run, as we've seen many times.
Nice.
And you could absolutely have 2 miss rest of DDC. There are enough threats left.
Yeah, such as this upcoming spell card.
Yeah, I would not say it's Seija's hardest, but I mean, maybe it is actually. I don't know. It definitely
Rainbow?
asks the most of you.
Hey,
Yeah, although we've seen how good ADDEDOGE is
Hey.
at it, so...
This is a much easier one than last time.
oh yeah, like there's been some fairly
Yeah, that
generous
was
gaps.
basically free.
That's one of the easiest ones I've ever seen. Dreambow.
Dreambow, yeah, I think
Yeah.
that Dreambow was fairly. Honestly, like you would dream for a Dreambow like this, ironically enough. Oh, okay, that was a bit rough.
No, this is still how you want to be handling Change Air Brave. We're actually getting pretty good damage on it too, so this won't be in danger of timeout. That probably even kills before the potential reverse wave with reversed controls.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's where you don't want it to go past that if you can avoid it.
okay, we're gonna go to UNR. Chicken Butt really can't afford to miss either of their 2 big spells if they want to have any shot left.
Yeah, based on what I think Chicken Butt did in the quarterfinals, I fully expect that they've checked the score of the previous round and they know 3 miss would have been a difference. They know how critical that avoiding that 4th miss is.
Because basically, ChickenButt's third and fourth misses with that same Marissa C gives another miss basically as a bonus for ADDEDOGE.
Yeah, given the match situation, yes. Just because a tie awards a point to both players, and ADDEDOGE is ahead in the match.
Okay, one final wave. Yes.
Oh no!
Dodge the reading at the end.
I would have been so upset if ChickenButt died there. That was a really good dodge though, because like that was such an uncomfortable UNR up till then. It wasn't even the hardest, but it was like really uncomfortable the whole way through.
Okay. I don't think we're gonna be that's Deja. But then again,
No, once you know how to do it, like you literally just dodge these first two bullets, move up, and then just lane switch. Then you can see like everything's just offset from the previous, so it's just lane switch.
I mean, you say that about you can say that about the very first of stage 1, and they somehow died to that. Okay, shimmy on
No,
one.
the first restream has some variability. To
Oh,
it,
that's
depending on
rough.
when things die.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a rough first wave, but
1.5 wave non-1? Yes.
All right. 4
Very
power on
nice.
Thorny Path this time, but it is still Thorny Path.
Oh, just getting a little extra damage at the start.
I
And
don't.
Petaflare at the same time, too.
Oh gosh.
I think Petaflare is honestly probably the bigger danger.
Oh no!
But it happens again!
Again at Petaflare.
Yeah. That time, like ChickenButt just did this insane dodge, and then just
I know,
Oh,
honestly,
takes up all the energy
kind
you have
of
to
fun
dodge.
for
pretty
ChickenButt
easy
take
for it.
that ADDEDOGE LNNs the rest of the way, so that miss doesn't really end up mattering.
Could even be one miss rest of the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like the economy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that is such a tough miss to take.
Yeah.
It's almost puts him out of contention, unfortunately.
I mean, we're past non-1 and Thorny Pass. We have the safe spot here. It's really hard to contrive a scenario where ADDEDOGE dies 4 more times from this point. That's what it would take, I think.
Yes, because
Yeah.
3 misses, 0.4, 5.2. So yeah, and they need to die 4 more times so ChickenButt to win, and ChickenButt has to LNN the rest of it.
Like,
Which
how
they
would you
should,
even contrive a scenario where that happens?
Because
You
this
mess up
one's a
the
pattern.
spell, and then non-4 goes wrong, and then something horrible happens on the final. I
Like,
guess.
I think the worst case scenario would, in most cases, be a non-4 death, a final death, and then a second final death.
Yeah.
And even that, once you have played enough, you don't really die twice to final.
Maybe ADDEDOGE will forget the Shining Needle Sword route or something. I think that might be the only way ChickenButt can win at this point. Like, literally.
Okay, I kind of want ChickenButt to like maybe take a timeout,
Yeah, we may see the
That would be the
extended
time
break
to
here.
do it.
because like they may not be able to do so after the 3rd credit unless they're very confident. Oh,
Ooh,
that's
wait,
the-
non-3 death. The non-3 death into 3 power Shining Needle Sword. Does ADDEDOGE know the continuation of the route past where it normally kills? And Reimu B would have
Yeah.
a very stable kill time. For what it's
Okay.
worth, Reimu B also has the worst Shining Needle Sword out of every shot because the damage against the bowl is so weak.
even worse.
And that is
If
off
he-
route a little bit.
Still
Caps
caps
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
He-
the non-3 death thing.
Oh, that's
yeah,
up
that
to
is precise.
That's
Something death.
probably the match, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Subsun Phase 2
Yeah.
is a real
Oh,
threat.
that's a
Yeah,
train wreck. That's a
another
train wreck.
one.
This is a train wreck right now.
Yeah.
I think this is very much game, set, and match. Like,
We mentioned needing 2 deaths to final, but that's the wrong player to die twice to final.
Yeah. Oh.
I think this was just a pause. Take the 15-minute pause. Just take it. If they don't take the 15-minute pause, like, this is just throwing the series.
Well, it depends. Like, some players might prefer to just jump right back into the action. That might be better for
I
you.
think they need a bigger pause to, like, collect They do. That's another 3 miss to final.
Gosh.
That's 7 miss.
You know,
Oh,
I
God.
gotta bring something up. You know, I wonder if Chicken Butt will remember how this final went and try the timeout strategy next round. Phase
That's
1 into timeout.
Real possibility.
Okay.
Because that is something Chicken Butt does prefer, or at the very least,
Has
Chicken Butt
done.
said it was easier than Phase 2, and that is something that Chicken Butt would certainly be capable of.
I mean,
I just have to throw that out there, because, like, it's kind of on the table.
okay, unfortunate for Chicken Butt that they pardon the pun.
Ooh,
but
word from off screen. If it didn't die there, that would have been very scary for a moment. But one more 7 Isenbashi for us right here.
And it's gonna be 2-0. We can might as well type in right now because no way this goes like what.
And Chicken Butt has elected not to take the extended break, actually.
Okay, I am.
But
not
ADDEDOGE
happy.
still might.
ADDEDOGE might, but I don't think they will if they're in form. Like they're doing the runs on the level that we kind of expected to, given the course, like previous course. Like ADDEDOGE is like turning up.
Yeah, 4 missed, 5 missed with DDC Reimu B are very, very strong runs. I mean, honestly, even if there's a death here and it's double 5 miss, that's extremely strong.
Chicken Butt needs to quickly reset himself, and that's it. The results are in, but unfortunately, the
Solid
results
run.
for this run was obvious. Who won the second credit? Quite a little bit ahead of time, unfortunately. Oh, no. Okay. We saw propaganda a little bit there. Anyways, ADDEDOGE is up 2-0 versus Chicken Butt with a DDC Reimu B 4 miss against SA Marissa C 7 miss. So,
Lock in.
and is ADDEDOGE going to be taking... No, ADDEDOGE is not also doing the credits, so yes, we're going to be going at 19:23. That's when the third credit starts. So in about
And that-
4 minutes.
And that is a potential match point for ADDEDOGE to get into the finals.
Yeah. And do we have any things to say before we go to a pause?
Lock in, Chicken Butt.
Go for it.
Certainly. When we come back, it's going to be game 3, hopefully not the final game, between ADDEDOGE and ChickenButtXD. See you then.
All right, it appears we're running it back once again.
I mean, for ADDEDOGE, if it's not broken, what are you going to do? And for Chicken Butt, really, what alternative is there?
Yeah,
Did not play another shot, I think, this entire tournament?
Even within SA, what would you even pick against this?
Yeah.
well, the
like-
one thing that would have helped Chicken Butt is a more consistent shot, but I mean...
Okay, so
SA is
let's talk
consistent,
about
it's just
that for a
not hard.
moment, right? There's
Yeah.
Reimu C. Reimu C is the obvious consistent shot type. That's a 2.2. That's what Sagotu played against ADDEDOGE. And ADDEDOGE, as we said in the pre-match, put Sagotu into a situation that was LNN or lose twice. Oh, and sorry, and there's one where it's LNN and you still lose.
Right. That has not happened yet this match, but it's still a possibility. I bring it up because it is something that Chicken Butt theoretically could have done, but I don't actually believe that switching would be the best option here.
Yeah, sticking with
You gotta
Marisa
stick to your guns
C.
at this point and just
difficult.
perform as well as you can.
Yeah, difficult decision though it may be, sticking with Marisa C is the right call. Yeah,
Oh,
we
looks
have
like
the
you brought
shots
up
on
the
screen
metrics.
here. Like, you can see that Marisa C is so far ahead of everything else that really nothing else matches up even similarly. Reimu B or Marisa A do kind of give you the LNN beats 2 miss, but that's not great because you're still seeding that miss back, like 2 misses back on your first miss.
Yeah. And And that's demanding an LNN is a pretty big ask. We have talked about it, but like it's not exactly a strategy you can rely on to just LNN.
I believe we've had 4 in this entire event this year, which is a lot, mind you. As well as ADDEDOGE's 1 miss, which scores better than any of the LNNs we actually saw, which I think is worth mentioning.
Was it 4? What were they? Do you remember?
It was
Real Winter, PCB, Sakuya B, Izunozomi, IN, Magic Team, Seisumo, SA, Reimu B. I think there was another one. Spreadsheet. Okay, maybe I guess it was only the 3. I must have been remembering ADDEDOGE's run that was better as an LNN.
Okay. I mean, either way, though, even Seisumo playing the difficult but relatively consistent Reimu B only got 1 LNN out of all of their credits so far. So, yeah.
Was that Izunozomi run LNN or LNNFS? It was LNNFS just because a miss to a last spell was counted as a miss here. There may have been a 1 miss to Rising World at some point. In fact, I know there was a 2 miss to Blink and Rising World earlier today.
Yeah, and that cost Izunozomi the match. That was a bit rough.
Yeah,
By the way, we kind of glossed over the fact that everyone survived stage 1, which is good to see. Were you saying something else?
Yeah, I was going to mention that Izunozomi played Solar Amelia there, which is exactly what I expected, just due to the 0.1 undercut.
Yep.
That match could have gone very differently.
Speaking of Izunozomi,
Izunozomi played the best strategy. It just wasn't enough.
I mean, if you'd swapped the first 2 credits, then it actually does change quite a lot. So then Izunozomi barely wins the first 2.
Yeah. Speaking of Izunozomi, like the thing that really was like, I guess, visible in Game Stream 4, I actually might think if fatigue set in by that point, because the 3rd and 4th ones were noticeably worse.
Now I'm curious about something, because Izunozomi played in Grand Finals in the playtest.
Right.
Was there a similar fall off? Not really there. Like, yeah, the 3rd and 4th runs in those Grand Finals were Reimu solo, 3 miss and 2 miss, which are incredible runs. But that was last year. This is this year, where ADDEDOGE just barely missed the finals and looks like they're going to make it, most likely here. They just have to not lose to Chicken Butt 3 times.
I wouldn't count Chicken Butt out just yet, but I can't say this is looking good, and frankly, ADDEDOGE was a bit favored going in. Or the favorite to win, rather.
Yeah, to be fair, Chicken Butt has underperformed twice. We said the average was 3 miss, and we have seen 2 runs over that. Meanwhile, ADDEDOGE has been playing basically right at the expected run. So if Chicken Butt can pull a 2 miss, that is almost certainly going to win the round. Well, I say almost certainly, but that still requires a 4 miss from ADDEDOGE, which it's DDC
At
with
this
Reimu B. Speed kill did not quite work there on 9 head. Good awareness to back out of it and just not let yourself get slammed. Like, I honestly think something like that is one of the things that separates like a great player from an exceptional player. Just the ability to recognize in the moment when things are going off plan and make the right decision. Like, not just know what it was after the fact, but make it right then and there.
Okay, we're gonna be seeing Laser Hell, and then afterwards we're gonna be seeing the Kagero mid spell again. Hopefully, third time's the charm for ADDEDOGE.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the way these shots have been syncing up, once you hit Laser Hell, it's basically non-stop action on at least one screen for a while.
Okay, the
Chicken Butt has been really good at this section today. This one was no exception.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we're gonna see Kagero soon.
Maybe not quite non-stop action this time around, but here's Kagero's mid-non.
Fine. Just have to pay attention. Which, if fatigue set in, that actually becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm. Kagero requires you to be on top of your game at all times.
And when
That is a bit farther to the right than you want. Fortunately, it was a nice wave, so not punished for it.
Yeah, once fatigue sets in, even like the simpler patterns.
Good read.
Okay, come on, don't die third time. Like, third. Come on, final wave. Come on. This time, yeah.
Nice.
Finally.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
You know,
some bad misdirects there, but out of those,
Chicken Butt's doing it in the middle first off.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Moonlit Canine Teeth, like, being that dangerous, we saw 2 failed timeouts at the end. You might be wondering, is the timeout actually the way to go with this shot?
Yes.
And the answer is probably yes. Getting the damage in is quite difficult. You probably could argue that a certain speed kill strategy could be better, but man, that's such a hard call to have to go for.
Meanwhile, Chicken Butt just
Again,
fallen.
LNN into 4.
Okay. Reading from ADDEDOGE, and the pain begins, and
Ooh.
it doesn't let up.
Yeah, non-1 usually won't kill.
Yes.
Now, ADDEDOGE has had a perfect record on Kagero, like main boss today. Will that continue?
Honestly, that's insane. But like with Reimu B.
Oh! And I mean, I feel like you wanted to move up sooner, but great movement there.
I thought the perfect record was done right then and there.
Not yet. Sorry.
Nom 2, easy wave, maybe? No? That one last line was in the perfect spot to make that hard.
Had to do for. But they've died to it last time.
I mean, Full Moon Howling, tough wave! Whoa, there's space at the side there?
Really
Whoa.
stretching how much the screen can use. Okay, they should be dead.
That's
Fine.
the Full Moon Howling I know.
Damn.
And Chicken Butt's actually going. Yeah, safe.
Yeah, that first wave of the mid-non was actually a little scary. I was looking at it for a moment, but turned out fine.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
That's the
a
same
fight.
move that ADDEDOGE made last run.
Okay. This for 3 Kagero LNNs in a row.
With Reimu B in runs. And in this case, an LNN pace into stage 4 is on the line.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks nice. Homing does the work. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, that is incredibly impressive.
Triple Kagero LNN.
And none of them were free either. Like, she made ADDEDOGE work for all 3 of those.
Yeah, especially that full found.
Yes, and ADDEDOGE does get a bit of a break in stage 4 with the exception of the mid boss, and Chicken Butt is heading into the painful part, the Satori. I mean, it's currently the easier part of the Satori, even though the fights are annoying with Marissa Fatbox. It's not trivial, you can't die to squeezes as Marissa. Fight.
All right, here comes extending arm.
Yeah.
And yeah, I might have misspoke of it last time, but you definitely needed to like focus on one thing and be prepared to dodge the other out of the corner. And pay attention to Satori's enemy marker at the bottom, or location in general, and just know where she's going to be moving next, because that has an impact on how things play out.
The thing that I'm most impressed with there is Chicken Butt's awareness on when it's good to move up into a gap.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Don't die to Pororoka. Oh, that's a nice dodge. They're really trying to maximize the damage there.
Yeah, except
nice,
it was just really difficult there, and ADDEDOGE, or Chicken Butt rather, realized that moving around was the best.
Nice.
Move. Okay, we're gonna be seeing LNN to stage 5 until
Ben on 2.
Yeah,
right.
That's the bigger threat. Okay, cap.
Nice.
It's gonna be LNN to stage 5 because I do not see Chicken Butt dying to this. It's a free one. Like, at the very least, don't give that.
All right, and Chicken Butt, LNN into stage 5. Have they had a pace better than? I think it's been 2 or 3 myths every run there so far. So that is a very, very strong pace. A lot of pressure on ADDEDOGE to keep that kind of pace up through the upcoming Atsuhashi fight.
Yeah, I think last 2 runs were both 2 miss in stage 5 and then 1 miss on various Odin mid-boss attacks.
And then Petaflare.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. We're good.
Good use of space for Chicken Butt there. The stage section can definitely kill you if you get slightly off route.
Especially it's a speed kill strat. You need to kill as fast as possible. Okay, Yatsuhashi on 1.
Good gap finding.
And thankfully this is like pretty tame.
Riveting gameplay on both screens.
Okay. Although we're gonna have to look at Echo Cell. The cat. Although hopefully ADDEDOGE does not die to Echo Chamber. Because that happened in this run. Hey.
Rednon, please be nice. I have so much trouble with that, I couldn't tell if it was nice or not.
It was kind of.
Okay, Echo Chamber for ADDEDOGE, they died to it.
And Cat's Walk.
Yeah. Okay.
Which was also died too.
Okay. ADDEDOGE. Okay, they capped Echo Chamber. Don't die twice.
Don't die again.
Oh.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was a little scarier.
That was an insane dodge to make at the end of that Cat's Walk.
Requiem.
ADDEDOGE, if you capture this Requiem, like seriously.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy awareness. You have to be aware of so much on this. What the heck?
Wow.
That is ADDEDOGE, LNN into stage 5 with DDC Reimu B. Alright, wouldn't it be funny if TSO got a DDC LNN before TWC?
I kind of want it to happen, even though that's not going to mean good
never
news for
happened?
Chicken Butt on their best run so far.
UFO, and previously USD. UFO did not get it yet. I think, did not get it yet. Wait, DDC also didn't have it yet?
Yeah, DDC doesn't have one. The best is that one Miss Marisa A run from a few years ago to Shinmi Non 4.
Oh,
that hurts. But
okay. Then we're gonna have a sort of advertisement for TSO.
Yeah, people get their first 2 CCs here. I mean, Yeah, worth noting though, ADDEDOGE does not have Reimu B LNN yet. If Maribel's site is anything to go by.
Yeah, they do have Marisa A though, which is a harder run.
That is considerably good, but yeah, just worth noting. It would be a new achievement, but I don't want to speak too soon because like Seija is coming. Oh, there she is. Not the hard part of Seija, but actually the RNA is kind of hard.
RNA, I think, is probably the most dangerous thing in this stage for this shot. That might sound like a weird claim, but I feel like it's true.
That's interesting.
If Crazy for Pokemon was here, I think he would probably disagree, but maybe not. Because I know he's had some ridiculous, like 48 out of 50 set on this or something.
Okay, RNA. Oh.
Ooh, good dash, good use of space.
Oh.
Not dying before the hard part, but it was a relatively easy hard part. That is a long RNA cap.
Yeah, 18 seconds. Like, he moved away from ADDEDOGE for quite a while. Anyways, we have needles for Chicken Butt. What was their best Chicken Butts run? 1 miss? Or is it 2 miss?
In TSO, it's 2 miss.
Okay.
Might have been, I think that was one of the qualifier runs, but I count the qualifier runs as being part of TSO. It's basically the same conditions.
Yeah. I mean, 1 miss to Cat's Walk is still an incredible run, though.
Yeah, this is very, very strong pace. It's just the opponent's pace.
Opponent is on pace to get their first LNN with this shot. I mean, we're still quite a bit away from that, but still.
Yeah, there's a lot still to come, and that was almost a non-1 death.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a harder spell 1 that we've been seeing.
Yeah.
This is why I say spell 1's worse than spell 2, because you get stuff like that, and the longer it lasts, the harder it gets. The fireballs are big hitboxes.
Yeah, this is honestly looking like another case of when you're in a competition, your opponent is winning.
Except, even if they 1 miss, there's nothing that Chicken Butt can do about that, even if they LNN. Okay, spell 2. Let's not see anything stupid here. Please.
Close, but this should be good.
Oh.
Ooh. I'm glad that still killed.
Yeah.
Kill times on spell 2 are generally very stable with any shot.
Okay. I'm just wondering because they went to the side.
Dream Bow. I don't know, bow, I guess. Okay. If they cap this, like, oh,
good squeeze.
Good decision to go down. Oh, come on.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Come on, don't be nice. Be nice.
Not even prioritizing damage at the start of Change Air Brave. I guess ADDEDOGE just doesn't care and is willing to take the time out.
Hey. I wonder what was their previous LNN pace with this shot.
Yeah.
I mean, if we get his first... Okay, we're into Oku for...
This is... Change Air Brave's going to end, and then UNR is basically going to start.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Also, LNN into stage 6.
Wow.
Okay.
DDC, Reimu B, LNN into stage 6. Just gotta emphasize those other parts.
I mean, Chicken Butt had to lock in. Chicken Butt did lock in. ADDEDOGE also locked in.
I mean, if ADDEDOGE does win and if they go to the finals, Seisama will have a hard time.
Yeah, SA Reimu B honestly has an even worse matchup into this. But Seisama has been averaging 1 miss lower than Chicken Butt, so...
Yeah.
And in fact, earlier today, like, Seisama's average is 2 miss. Seisama never had a run worse than 2 miss. which is just insanity.
Uh-oh. Nice dash. Stopped right before the blue bullet.
That's a UNR
Nice
cap.
Does switching from Reimu B to Marissa A help ADDEDOGE in any way versus like Dismo if that were to happen?
It gives you the extra miss or a little earlier, like immediately, so a 2 miss beats an LNN, but I don't think that's something worth doing. It's because Reimu B already pairs up so nicely with the 3 miss beating a 1 miss.
Wait, 2 misbeats an LNN with Maria?
With Marisa A, yeah.
Oh, with Marissa A, with the Reimu B not. Hi.
That's 2.0 to 1.9.
Wait,
I'm sorry. I
oh,
thought we
wait,
were talking
wait.
about Mari C. That's why I was
Yeah.
surprised. My bad.
Okay. We're in the quieter section right now. Okay, Shimmy non 1.
No, we are not in the quieter sections because of that Shinmi opening.
Oh, come
Nice
on.
wave.
Yes.
This won't be a 2 wave. Like, it'll be a dodge a little bit, and then we're good.
1.5.
Oh, that's ugly.
No, no! Oh. No!
Oh,
The way to lose an LNN like that.
the DDC DKO. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
And the 3 power thorny path.
3 power and not shooting for the very beginning of it, too. So it's even worse than a regular 3 power. Ooh, what a petaflare dash.
Finally a cap.
Okay.
All right.
That's the first time Chicken Butt's capped Petaflare.
Oh.
Yeah,
Chicken Butt
that's
doing
both UNR and
exactly what
Petaflare.
he needs to do to stay in this. 3 misses for the rest of Shinmi, a hard sell. 2 misses? Not impossible.
Just
I
have
mean,
to
we
hope
already
Chicken Butt
saw
remembers how
that
to do
non
sub-sub.
3. Saw that non 3. So maybe there is a shot. Maybe.
That miss was tragic, though. I'm a little sad. As much as I want Chicken Butt to win this match and have a round 4, game 4, I mean.
Okay. It's up to ADDEDOGE to mentally recover, to not collapse. They have 1 miss of leeway if Chicken Butt plays perfectly.
Which Chicken Butt also needs to get subs on still. As we saw, that's
Yeah.
not a given.
Yeah, I think that was like a full tilt. I don't think Chicken Butt's very much tilted right now.
Yeah. Both
They're
of these
locked in.
bosses are relatively front-loaded, and then their finals show up.
I don't think either final is on the super scary tier.
Oh no, they're
Honestly.
definitely on the easier side as far as final boss final spells go.
It's not
But they are
SG.
still threats. They're still final spells.
Yeah. It's not SG. They're not SG here, but they are. Just pay attention. You have to pay attention. Okay, we're not
Yeah.
dying here. Okay, Chicken Butt. If wants
Going for
any
shoot
shot
down.
to win. Okay. They get a PB and TSO if they have this. But
Also,
unfortunately-
Ricaria, if Chicken Butt gets a 1 miss and loses, that's the match.
Yeah, it's a 3-0. Because ADDEDOGE won both games and it's a BO5.
Oh, Laser Non giving a scary wave. The closer Shinmi is to the side of the screen, the worse this gets. You get really, really awkward angles.
Looking like a cap, though. Also a sub-sun
Subsun
cap.
cap.
So that,
So
yes,
that is-
Chicken Butt's best run of TSL.
That is the 1 miss. But unfortunately, that 1 miss is against one of those runs where 1 miss might not be enough.
Wait,
In fact, playing SA Marisa C might not be enough.
When in a competition, they lose. Yeah. Yeah. If ADDEDOGE doesn't die again, yeah, nothing could have been done. And it's not like I feel like it's more likely that ADDEDOGE doesn't die than that they do.
Yeah. Yeah, this is also the kind of thing where I'm going to go start looking through the stats, but this might be the lowest combined score just ever.
Oh, really?
Oh, 3.6 across
I'd be
both
quite
fronts.
interested to know.
Yeah, I think so, because, like...
Yeah, a quick glance at the playtest does have a Lolke Sanai 1 miss to IN Reimu 2 miss. That was 3.2 total old metric, 3.9 after revisions. But anyway, 70 Senbashi. The greens are really the threat here because they're so random, but the way that they're threatening is often that they can force you to direct the aimed yellows to a spot you don't want them.
Okay, blue, wait. Is that it? Okay. Fine so far. This is gonna be another 1 miss run. At least this time it wouldn't be to fish. Okay, yeah, that should be a cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, 1 miss.
LNN would not have been enough.
Oh, that's the set.
Yeah.
Very well
Yeah.
done by both players, and certainly by ADDEDOGE in that last run especially. Although I can say the same for ChickenButt, frankly.
Yeah, wow. LNN pace to Shinmi is monstrous.
And such an unfortunate way to lose that LNN DKO. Oh, ChickenButt is in the waiting room. We're gonna have them. Wait, I think. Whenever George is gonna let them for an interview. I can add them in. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add ChickenButt in, so... Okay. Oh. Sorry.
My own pattern. GG.
Oh, hello, George. We see you instead of ChickenButt.
GG. Congratulations on the 1 miss. It's an incredibly
That was
strong
a pretty
run.
epic
Just
run. I honestly
so-
thought I won that one, and then I looked at the score, and I was just like, oh, now I gotta use this ending blocker.
It's just so unfortunate that the 1 miss happened to also be against a 1 miss.
Yeah.
And a run that SA can't even beat.
Well, shit happens. Honestly, I was going in this fully expecting to lose and get swept just like I did. But it was just like, whatchamacallit, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I was like, I wasn't even like that nervous going through the whole thing because I just expected to lose. I've been like the least nervous on this one than any of the other ones. I have no idea what happened and how I died 3 times to Sub-Sun on the last one, but you know.
You put up a really good fight. Like round 1, credit 1 was a single miss difference, and it's a tie, which would have been insane to see.
Yeah.
And then I have checked the stats. That match is in fact the lowest combined total of any TSL match ever.
That is late epic.
I believe that it also makes it the best losing score we've ever had. So congratulations on that.
Let's go. I'm first place loser.
Yeah, this of course assumes that we're going under current metric and scaling the penultimate credit of the playtest grand finals. Otherwise, Izunozomi having a Reimu 6B2 miss would undercut both of those. But I mean, I prefer the rescale.
Okay, ADDEDOGE, you're not sure what you do with Sesma though? Just play GDC Radium B and get a 1 miss. That's easy. And no matter what, or yeah, just get a 1 miss every single time and you don't have to care what Sesma does. That's it. Yeah, sure, it's easy. Come on, you've done it twice. TSO.
Anyways, good luck to ADDEDOGE in the finals.
Good. And thank you for...
I think He has a better chance of beating Seisumo than I do.
I'll leave IHNN for that based on the metrics, but I think that might be the case based on the metrics.
This is kind of going by, run stats.
Yeah,
especially with ADDEDOGE on DDC, I think does actually have a favorable comparison against what Seisumo has been getting. But DDC is a very unstable game, very difficult game. Anything can happen. And also, ChickenButt, good luck against Izunozomi in the third place match. That's also going to be very exciting to see. I don't think it's necessarily so over for you because IN has a very hard time matching up against SA Marisa C.
Unless
I'll try my best regardless, but I don't expect to win, but who knows?
The only thing I see is that maybe Izunozomi tries to go with Alice.
I think the two most likely options are either solo Yuyuko for the 0.1 undercut, or just give up on the misadvantage altogether and take one of the good teams. And either way, like solo Yuyuko is not easy, and giving up the misadvantage, immediately just choosing to do that, is a decision not to be made lightly. So it's a very tough decision that Izunozomi will have to make.
Yep.
And you don't have any decision. You just keep playing the Kappa shot.
Marisa C is the best shot in SA, I fear.
For TSO purposes, yes. It does give you a score.
Yeah. Just make shot type mind games your opponent's problem. Just
next year, make sure you make it so that it's 0 miss base score and 0 miss penalty each miss. So.
Infinity score? That's 2 zeros next to each other. I can do that.
Sure, that'd be pretty funny.
I mean, IHNN is the main metrics guy. If you want metrics a little bit tweaked, maybe, make a deal.
Yeah, and honestly, this to be completely serious here, if there's anything in the metrics that anybody disagrees with, please provide feedback with what you think is wrong and why. They are kind of going to be ever evolving, ever changing as we kind of understand more about how things actually do match up, how things actually do compare. And one of the things that I think has come out of this is that SA is a bit more consistent than it was kind of given credit for.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and yes, as you can see, we have another Summit ChickenButt third place match. Not decided. That's going to be decided later on. You're gonna get in the announcements when that comes, so just wait for that.
And we will probably be seeing these next weekend, hopefully. And I'm very excited to see these because it's even more just some of the best players we have right now doing their thing.
Looking forward to it. We're about to crown the next TSO winner.
Who will join Oscar at the top?
ADDEDOGE was denied in the lower bracket by Oscar.
Yeah.
And, I mean, ADDEDOGE lost to Spiritual Pantheon, I think, in the upper bracket? Oh, wait, ADDEDOGE... Or did ADDEDOGE start off in the lower bracket?
ADDEDOGE started in the lower bracket, it looks like.
I think... because he lost against Spiritual Pantheon, I think.
Yeah, and Spirit knocked Oscar there, and then Oscar knocked out ADDEDOGE, which is just such a rough match to run into. And that was even a close match when that happened, so...
Yeah.
But I think even now, we're going to see some very close matches up ahead.
Honestly, I'm rooting for both of them because, on one hand, ADDEDOGE kind of got denied it in the last time, and he has a chance for, to redeem himself, I guess. And then in this, but at the same time, I can't just diss on my fellow SA players, so...
It's going to be the battle of the much more consistent game versus the much more potential game.
It most likely will depend how ADDEDOGE is on that day. If ADDEDOGE is locked in 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss space, Setsuma will have a very hard time beating ADDEDOGE. But
yeah, honestly, here's the other thing. With just the way things match up, if ADDEDOGE gets a 4 miss even, that requires 1 miss to beat.
I mean,
That's just such an uphill battle.
I mean, Sesamo
But
has
it's
2-1
DDC.
misses. Here.
Yeah. And 2-2 misses. And
Oh!
that's assuming 4.
Oh, George.
Oh, secret match.
Between
Oh.
question mark in pink versus question mark in red.
And
do you
who knows
think
that
both-
background?
That's Volcay page 6, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I know what this
Very
is.
interesting.
Are we gonna be seeing
Very,
Oscar?
very interesting.
Are we gonna be seeing Oscar?
Are we? I don't know. We're seeing question mark.
I'm betting that question mark in red will be question mark in pink.
My
I'm
money's
betting on
pink one.
ChickenButtXD to take the win just out of nowhere. Never bet against the chicken.
I don't know about that one.
I guess that concludes the semifinals.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah, like unless we have like other things to talk about, we can wrap up the show here. It's been just under 2 hours, like a little bit shorter than the last, mostly because there's only 3 matches.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens for a 3-0, but it was honestly a very competitive 3-0.
Yeah, it was a very competitive. Aside from the very ending of the second war where Chicken Butt had a meltdown.
I have
But-
no idea what happened there. Like, I wasn't
You
even
flew
nervous, and I
too
wasn't
close
even
to the
tilted.
sun.
I wasn't even nervous, and I wasn't even tilted. Basically, what happened is I was kind of just like looking away from the screen because I expected that I lost, and I backed right into a red bullet, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute!" And then I just didn't. I didn't even learn my lesson at all. So I looked away from the screen again and did it again. And I was like, "Okay, I need to pause my game and like figure out what's going on." And then I saw the wall coming in, and I could have just walked around it. And then I was like, "But I was just like, yeah, I'd micro," and I just died to it anyways.
The classic Nide win, and then the game wins.
Anyways, I think we can wrap this up unless we have something else to talk about. No?
Suppose that's about it.
think
We've been
so.
spoiled with so many good matches this ESL, y'all. Can't wait for the finals.
Yeah, we've
can't
had
wait for-
64 credits so far. I love my stat spreadsheet. Sorry, 64 matches. That's double that number of credits.
Yeah, and we're going to be
128.
seeing at the very least 12 more. Well, 13 actually, because there's still the secret match. And who knows how many. Right, I think it's only going to be 1, but who knows it's going to be there. Anyway, with that being said, I think it's time to wrap things up. Once again, when the dates of the matches are going to be decided on, and then they're going to be announced. Hang on, why is this in a zombie with the SA background? Okay, George, you're playing with us. Anyways, this is time for us to depart. This has been an amazing semifinals. Congratulations on ADDEDOGE for winning. ChickenButt, thank you for providing high quality gameplay for us, making this interesting. And
Yep.
thanks for George for doing tech for this, even though Discord is shitting itself right now, and not saying it kindly. Anyways, we're going to be wrapping it up. This has been Shodan, IHNN, and Hourai, also his ChickenButt, signing off. And
We will see
don't know
you
when-
next week.
maybe, we don't know when. So hopefully it's going to be next week, but it might be the week afterwards. Anyways, when that happens, we'll be there. See you then.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.